Okay, so we're back. Another trade, longing in this case. I'll explain why. So obviously we had this kind of consolidation period, came out, swept these lows, filled these fair value gaps, price rallied. We've now inversed this fair value gap here. Rough. That was a rough drawing, but you hear my point. Inverse that. We've taken out the previous day high pretty much straight away. So I started looking for a retracement. You can see here with the 4 hour, we filled this little fair value gap here, and been rallying since. And then on the hourly, retraced very nicely into this order block here and this fair value gap. So you can see this order block, these two downcross candles, body here, we kind of traded into, and then also we filled this. This is all happening within this hourly fair value gap. Expect the price to go on and take out, this high here, possibly push up to this swing high. But I don't know if we're going to have enough momentum like today without, especially with taking this high. Maybe we do, I don't know, but I do think we're bullish, and I certainly think we're going to go and push to take out that high still. 15 minute, obviously nice move here. Got the range marked out, traded pretty much into a discount, fair value gap. Had a change of state delivery here, which we traded into, so we're in this range kind of like around here, where we're just looking trades. Officially, that's probably our last bearish order block, but we're also in on here. So enough for me. Nothing to retrace into here. There's an order block, 50-minute order block here. No fair value gap though, so it's a low probability order block. Unlike this case where I've got a fair value gap order block and the like. 5-minute, bit of a choppy one. We did have a change in state delivery up here. Obviously closed through this leg down that took sell side, which we retraced into and a little bit deeper. There's this other order block. We're entering really off the 1 minute. As choppy as it looks. We've obviously got this range marked out here from the low to the high, trading into it. I know there's so much going on here. We've not quite, I don't think, traded into a discount yet. However, we have traded into a range of order blocks, fair value gap, swept sell side, and there's kind of accumulation of different things I'm looking at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if price comes a little bit lower, but on the 5 minute there's no need to. And I'm not always anticipating price coming back into this range. But we've got, order block here which we filled, order block, fair value gap. Obviously we might trade into this region here, but this order block's already been filled, so I'm not particularly worried about that. So we'll go off of that, see how we get on. I'll talk about my stop loss and take profit. Take profit obviously going into this high here. I think that's pretty logical. And then I was struggling with my stop loss placement a little bit. If you look on the 3 minute, there's this order block here which we traded into, and then there's a swing low beneath it. We've also got this fair value gap. I wouldn't be surprised if the price comes down, sweeps out this fair value gap. I mean, if you look at the range as well, it's very possible. Sweeps out this sweeps out that low, takes this fair value gap before rallying, and it also gives us a 1 to 2 doing that, and that's a nice round number. So works for me. Ooh, have I entered that twice? Should I close that? Yeah, I did. I don't want to do that. Right, okay. Let's see how we get on. Just thinking about partials as well. Maybe if we get up to here, to break even, I'll take a partial, but we'll see how we get on. Solid start, retracement in, held the fair value gap on the 3 minute. Maybe inverse it now. Obviously, there's this fair value gap here, which is, I suppose, a slight cause of concern, but on the 15, I don't know. Ooh, okay. See how we played out. So we did draw back up to that high, which is good, because again, hourly is correct. Back up to that high, still held the fair value gap nicely, which is good, because again, it means I was right. So this was an entry issue. We did end up trading into this order block here. Whether that is what has caused it, I don't know. But we did trade into this order block. So yeah, it looks like what we did is we traded into this order block here and then gave us that push that we were after a nice move. Traded into this bearish order block, sorry, and then pushed lower, swept sell side. Well, in fact, we didn't even take out this low. Had we done that, we've been alright, but obviously that makes it a really terrible risk to reward. So it's just one of them you got to take on the chin. I think the interesting thing with this order block here is it didn't really take any sell side, so I don't know why it's holding kind of the power it does. It's not like you see this here, obviously took sell side here, and also this leg here, which, I mean, that held, to be fair. that low, having taken sell side, exchange state delivery, but we did come lower in the end. Quite an aggressive move, having filled the 5-minute fair value gap, order block. So, interesting one. It's just hard to know whether the price is going to come back down into this. I mean, I suppose this is probably bigger or better order block to kind of look at because we came into that as well, but we'd already come into that. I don't know. It's obviously part of the. It's a gamble that you take when you're trading that you don't know if for certain something's going to retrace into something. It's part of the game, isn't it? So yeah, look, not bad. And I think with the risk to reward being a 2 there, I'm expecting to take losses every now and again. So yeah, on to the next. Let me know if you have any thoughts. I'll catch you in the next one. Appreciate it.